Adventures in Murfreesboro is produced in cooperation with Murfreesboro City Schools.
When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. Murph has lots of special friends you never know, who'll be dropping in, come see what they're gonna tell us, see what they're gonna do. It could be artists with easels, builders with tools, inventors, creators, or kids from our school. Someone sharing story time, friends making music, or making words rhyme, having a good time. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. You can count on a whole lot of fun.
So, Murph, what are we doing here at Cannonsburg today?
Oh, John, I just love Cannonsburg because it shows us how things used to be.
That's true, Murph. It's important to remember how things used to be.
That's right, we should remember and value them as we move forward.
That's true. There's a lot of change going on around here.
Oh, yeah, you know there's going to be some change in Murfreesboro.
Really? Like what?
Well, I heard that my borough is getting even bigger.
Wow, expansions. Nice.
Yes, yeah. And we're going to have a brand new mayor.
We are.
You know, our current mayor, Mayor Tommy Bragg, was our very first guest on Adventures in Murfreesboro. And hey, dude, we still think you the bunny.
That's right. You the bunny.
You the bunny. Yeah. And then we're going to have a new chairman of the school board, or chairwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our cultural arts director is retiring. So there's going to be a lot of change.
Wow, that's a lot of change, Murph.
You know, I was thinking, John, why don't we think about our past and value our past for a minute and take a look back?
Sounds good, Murph.
Oh, it's ready for the special effects, guys. Are you ready, guys?
Roll on.
Now, our first question is, just why did you become the mayor?
Well, I ran for an election, and I don't know whether you've ever stood for an election or not, but I wanted to work in Murfreesboro because I like our education system, I like our economic development, and I want to make sure that we continue to be the best that we can be.
Well, I've stood, but I've never actually stood for election. Well, anyway, moving right on, just exactly what does a mayor do?
Well, a mayor actually gets to be out in public a lot, and because of our open meeting laws, I get to be on television a lot. So we work with all of our residents to try to make sure that Murfreesboro stays on course and tries to do the things that we have been famous for, like having good city schools and having good city administration and being responsive and providing great city services.
Oh, well, that's a mouthful if ever I heard one. Now, let me ask, now, did you go to school in Murfreesboro?
I did. I went to campus school, and then I went to Hobgood School before going on to Central High School and the University of Tennessee.
I think they ought to name that Hopgood. Anyway, when you were in school, Mayor Tommy Bragg, were you a good student, a grade A student, or a mischievous one? Tell.
I would really like to tell you the truth, but you'll have to check my records if you want to. But I enjoyed school, and I was a pretty good student. Not a great student, but a pretty good student.
Somebody call his mom.
My mom counseled me often.
Okay, all right. Speaking of counsel, just how were you disciplined?
Well, I just think my teachers expected high performance, and so they told me what they expected, and I tried to do that.
What was your favorite subject?
Math was my favorite subject. I enjoyed working the puzzles that a math problem becomes.
Oh, puzzles. Boy, there's a good piece there. How do you feel about our schools?
Well, I'm very proud of our schools. We have 450 outstanding teachers. We have 9 campuses and 6,000 students, and we love each one of them. And every year, as a council and mayor and as a school board, we try to prepare for the students that come into our classrooms and be ready for them.
Give me 5, dude.
All right.
5. Woo! Okay, go Murfreesboro schools. And speaking of schools, this has nothing to do with it. That was a poor segue. What was your first job?
My first job was in the United States Air Force, but that was my first real job. But I guess the first job I had ever was sweeping floors in my daddy's printing company.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
I did, and I tried to keep all the rabbits off the floor, too.
Don't you like rabbits?
They're wonderful, but not in a printing company. They're, you know, they get in your hair.
Who's making the jokes here? Hey, who wrote this? Who wrote this? Yeah, and I don't want to hear anything about stew either. Okay, well, now, we want to know, do you like football?
I do like football. MTSU's Blue Raiders are the best.
Are they your favorite team?
They're my favorite team, and this fall we want to fill up the stadium.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
3 wishes. I think that we have tried to make sure our city schools are the best, that we work on our economic development, and that we maintain the small town charm that Murfreesboro has always had.
What was the very best book you ever read?
Oh, me. I think there are too many books in the library. You know, I was a printer when in another life, and I really like to print things, so I think I like all books because they have all the knowledge in the world.
Let me check my notes over here. Let's see, there's another question. How much wood could a woodchuck... What was that? That's a mistake. Okay, what's your favorite thing to eat?
My favorite thing to eat, I think, is lobster.
Ooh, yum. Ooh, oh, here's a good one. Do you know how to change a baby's diaper?
I'm an excellent diaper changer, and when my children were young, I changed diapers very well, according to my wife, Jeannie, and I think she's an expert.
Oh, I bet she is. And what did you want to be when you were a kid?
Well, I think I wanted to be in the newspaper business because that's how I could work with my dad and my granddad and my mother and my grandmother because they all worked in the newspaper business.
Now, here's a very important question. Is there a real key to the city?
There is a key to the city, and I have a number of them. But I must tell you, I guard them very carefully, and rabbits having so many holes to go into, I don't know that I could share one with you right now. I'm a little short on keys right now.
Hey, get my agent, get my producer, get my manager, get somebody! Ah! Oh, well, I guess we better go on. Let's see. Do you ever just get to go out in public and have fun?
I do, and most times I'm in public, I am having fun. I play golf, or I go out to eat, or I go to our schools, to programs. And so it's a lot of fun to be out in Murfreesboro. There's many things to do.
Well, while you're out in Murfreesboro, we want to know, can you put in some more sidewalks?
You know, sidewalks are something that all of our newer subdivisions have. And as we repair streets and do work on our streets and our utilities, we're going to start putting more sidewalks back in the areas that don't have sidewalks. But for those areas that don't have sidewalks, we have the Greenway, and we have a lot of walk paths in our parks. So I encourage you to get out and use the Parks and Recreation Department and all of the walking trails that we have there.
Oh, we do have the most beautiful town anywhere. Oh, I love Murfreesboro. And I want to ask you, why is there so much road work going on?
Well, we have a lot of cars, and everyone likes to ride on a shiny new road with a lot of lanes, so they have a lot of choices, and they don't have to wait on one road. So we build multiple roads, and we say traffic is a system of roads. So if one way is blocked, you can go another way. So we try to make our roads the best they can be.
Well, now, we're winding down on our questions, and let me check. Are there any more? Oh, here's a good one. What is your inspiration that keeps you going day after day?
Well, I think my supporters and the people who elected me mayor want me to work hard. And since I see so many of them every day, then I try to work hard when they need me to be there for them. So I work hard for all the people in Murfreesboro.
And now it's time for the one and only Miss Mary Wade, of course, the fabulous chairwoman of the school board.
Murph, don't you mean cheerwoman?
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Give me a B.
B.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me an R.
R.
Give me an E.
E.
Give me a D.
D.
What does it spell?
Board.
Say it again.
Board.
Louder.
Board.
One more time.
Board. Murph, what in the world are we doing?
Why, we're cheering. I thought this would be a really nice way to welcome you since you're the chairwoman for the board.
Murph.
Oh, yes, Miss Mary. Oh, Miss Mary, let me ask you, do you like pom-poms?
Murph.
You know, I wasn't sure about the pom-poms at first, but now I really like them.
Murph.
Oh, and what about the megaphones? I know. Why don't you do one of your cheers for us?
Murph.
Oh, yes, Miss Mary. Was that your cheer?
I am not the chairwoman for the board.
No?
I am the chairwoman for the Board of Education.
Board of Education? How could anyone be Board of Education?
Murph, let me explain. The Board of Education is a group of people elected to help guide and direct our school system. We try to make schools the best they can be.
So you don't cheer for them?
Well, in a way I do, because I make sure that everybody knows how great our students are, our teachers, our central office staff, our parents. We want everybody to know how great we are in Murfreesboro City.
Oh, but you don't use pom-poms.
Well, not yet.
Oh, if you ever want to use them, I'll let you borrow mine.
Thank you, Murph.
Oh, Miss Mary, you know we ask our guests lots of questions. Here they are right over here. Would you like to answer them?
Sure.
Okay, let's get started. What does a chairwoman do?
Well, we help set the agendas for our meetings. We help the director of schools. I work with my vice chair in making sure that we know what's going on in our system. I conduct the meetings that are on our cable TV channel every last Tuesday night of the month.
So you have lots of things to do, huh?
Yes, I do.
Okay, are you the first African-American chairwoman of the school board?
Yes, I am, and I'm very proud of that, Murph.
Oh, and we're proud to have you, too. And oh, here's a good question. Do you like chairs?
Yes, I do like chairs.
What's your favorite kind of chair to sit in?
This chair that I'm in today is a straight chair, a comfortable chair. That's my favorite. And every now and then I like a rocking chair.
A rocking chair? Yeah, I like that, too. Can I rock with you one day?
You sure can. Anytime. Just call me.
Oh, here's one. Since you are chairwoman of the school board, can we have a snow day or a rain day or just a bad hair day?
Let me see, Murph. Bad hair day. Now, that would be a good one. I think a lot of us ladies would like a bad hair day. But anytime the weather is inclement, we make sure that our director calls that in so our children are safe.
Oh, that's good. Do you have another job, Miss Mary?
I sure do, Murph. I work for State Farm Insurance Company.
State Farm? Oh, do they have a big farm with lots of vegetables?
No. We work with folks who purchase insurance for their vehicles, for their homes, health insurance. No, we don't grow any vegetables right now.
And they call it a farm. Well, okay, next question. Let's see. How have schools changed since you were little?
Oh, the space, Murph. So many innovative things. I don't want to dip back as far as I was in the first grade or second grade, but computers have come on board. And when I was going to school, I don't even know if we were even dreaming about computers. I wasn't anyway. But technology has changed. Having so many schools to accommodate. When I was growing up, the school was a little crowded.
And so now the schools aren't so crowded, huh?
No, it's plenty of space.
Yeah, cool. Okay, let's see, next question. Why did you want to be the chairwoman?
I felt that I could bring a little bit to the board. It was a little dream I'd had a while back to maybe one day be board chair. And with the help of, you know, everybody that voted for me, you never know who's going to vote for you. I was happy to get the position, and I wanted to bring some new things to the board, some new ideas, and that was just my opportunity to do it.
You know what we say around here?
No, what do we say?
We say dream big and work hard, and that's what you did, Miss Mary.
Thank you.
That's right. Okay, next question. Let's see here. Will we be building any new schools soon?
In the near future, we've been talking about it, and Ms. Mathis and her staff are looking into some land, but we've got to work with our partners, the city council, and make sure that the funding we need will be there.
Cool. And what do you do for fun?
I enjoy my grandchildren. I travel. When I was younger, I used to play a little softball.
Did you?
Yes.
What position did you play?
I played first base.
Wow.
I thought I was good, too.
Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, do you have any pictures of that?
You know what, Murph? I really do. At home in my photo album, I have a very good photo of me at Samsonite. I'd gotten a home run, and I was clearing the bases. And like the football players, I'd give that pose. That's for the guy to snap the picture.
Okay, Miss Mary, I really want to know this. What's your New Year's resolution?
Well, I have a few. You know, when you make a few New Year's resolutions, you break a few New Year's resolutions. So I don't want to break any this year, but one of the first things on the agenda that I want to do is, and I maybe shouldn't say it, Murph, but I want to get my exercise program into full gear. Come over and exercise a little bit.
Oh,
and
you want to get hopping, huh?
That's what I want. Yeah, Murph, that's the ideal word. I want to get hopping this year. And I also want to do a few new things with the school board. Plan a few sessions for us to discuss some things that are very pertinent to our children this year.
Good, cool. Okay. And what did you want to be when you were little?
I wanted to be a school teacher, Murph, when I was little. But it didn't work out that way, but my mother was a school teacher. My husband's a school teacher. My daughter is a school teacher, so I feel like a school teacher, and I was the first teacher that my children had.
That's exactly right. Moms are pretty
That's
important.
right.
Okay. Do you think a girl will ever be president?
Absolutely, Murph. You know, you and I could maybe run on a ticket. How would it look? Mary Wade, Murph. A Murph and Mary Wade. Sounds good to me.
Murph and Mary, president.
That's right.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, here we go. Let's see, next question. If you could be or do anything you wanted to do, what would it be?
Let's see, Murph. I'd be retired so I could devote more time to doing some volunteer work that I'd like to be. Right now in my career, I'm 37 years in, and it's about time for retirement. That way, I can free myself up to come do volunteer work in the city school system. Read a little bit, help the teachers. I think I could do that. What do you think, Murph?
Oh, I think you would be awesome.
Thank you.
Miss Mary, if you could change one thing about schools, what would it be?
Let me see, Murph. What would I change about schools? They're so great. I can't think of a whole lot I'd change. Probably the children would probably tell me longer recess time outside.
Oh, yeah.
But I know not to touch that. We need it, but I know not to bother it. Maybe I would look at longer snow days, maybe, Murph.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe give us a snow day every month in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that?
She's a chairwoman after my own heart.
Thank you.
Okay. What was your favorite book when you were a child, Miss Mary?
I like Mother Goose nursery rhymes, like Mary Had a Little Lamb, all the ones that started like Mary Had a Little Lamb, Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary. I like those because they called my name.
Did you pretend like you had a little lamb?
I sure did. And when I was young, they had Romper Room on TV.
Oh, Romper Room with
Yes,
Miss Nancy.
with Miss Nancy.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And she had a magic
Yes, she
mirror.
did, and I couldn't wait for her to call my name.
Oh, did she ever call your name?
Oh, yes, she did. I kept standing by the TV waiting. and anticipating. And when she called it, I was so happy. I told my sisters, she called my name today.
Oh yeah, and I can call your name too. You were called by Mr. Murph.
Thank you, Murph.
Oh, you're welcome, Miss Mary.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see now. Can anyone grow up to do what you do?
They sure can, Murph. All they have to do is have a love for children, for education, and they certainly can grow up and do what I do.
I've only got one question left to ask. Are you ready, Miss Mary?
I sure am, Murph.
Okay, tell us one thing about yourself that would surprise us.
Well, one thing that I think that would surprise everybody to know is I grew up on a farm.
A farm? Are you a farm girl, Miss Mary?
I am a country farm girl.
Oh, did you have a garden?
Yes, I did.
Did you work in the garden?
Yes, I did.
Did you have a pet rabbit?
We had many pets in the garden.
Oh. Do you still have the farm?
No. I'd always said when I grew up I wanted to live in the city.
Oh, and now you do?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Do you have a garden, though?
No, I have a flower garden.
Flowers?
Beautiful flowers.
You ought to plant some veggies.
Maybe next year.
Okay. Well, Miss Mary, you have been such an awesome
Thank
guest.
you.
You know what we say around here?
What do we say?
You the bunny.
That was great, Murph.
Yeah.
Now, let's watch the interview that Terry Womack did, our cultural arts director.
Oh, Terry. Oh, I love Miss Terry. You know what she did? She was the first one who designed our awesome Murfreesboro set.
That's right, she did a great job, Murph.
Yeah, no place like home. Oh, I hope she's going to have fun. Okay, everybody, check out Miss Terry. All right, Miss Terry, what did you want to be when you were little?
First, I wanted to be a doctor, but that was a lot of school.
Yeah.
So that was my first thing I wanted to be, was a doctor. But I think helping people, working with kids, I kind of came out doing that.
And do you have a dog?
No, we don't have a dog.
Do you have a cat?
We have a cat,
Oh, and what's your kitty's name?
Kitty.
Hey, I thought you might be a little more creative than that.
Well, we kind of adopted him from my brother, and that's what he called him, Kitty. So that's what we call him, Kitty or Bud or Buddy Cat or just Hey You.
Oh, hey, you's nice too. Yeah. Would you like a bunny?
I had a bunny, Murph.
Did you have a bunny?
I
Oh,
had
I like you.
a bunny in college. He was a white bunny. His name was BR. He stood for Bunny Rabbit.
I like that bunny rabbit.
I think it was your brother, Murph.
Hey, maybe it was a long lost cousin. Yeah, I like that. Okay, next question. What's your favorite food?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of hard. I like pizza and spaghetti and carrots. You like carrots?
Oh, yeah, I like carrots. Yeah.
I like carrots too.
What's your favorite TV show?
Murph?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Another fan, Murph.
Yeah. I'll give you a paw print.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay. What's your favorite game to play?
My favorite game? I think I like Monopoly.
Describe your best day.
Gosh, Murph, there's a whole lot of days that have been really good.
Well, then make up a pretend best day.
A pretend best day?
Uh-huh.
You and I go on vacation?
Yeah, where are we gonna go?
Not the beach, too sandy for a bunny.
Yeah.
Mountains?
Oh, mountains, yeah, that sounds good. Do you like
Cabbage
mountains?
Patch?
A cabbage patch? Oh, there won't be any dolls there, will there?
No dog.
No cabbage patch dolls. Okay, good. Okay, here's a great question. Where are you from, Miss Terry?
Well, Murph, I was born here in Murfreesboro,
Oh.
and I went to school at Critchlow, which, is no more. The health department sits on top of where Critchlow was.
Okay.
And I went to Mitchell Nielsen Elementary School.
Oh, you went to famous Mitchell Nielsen?
Yes, I did, and I also took some special classes at Bellwood.
Okay. Now, next question. What do you like to do in your free time?
I make some kind of artsy craftsy something. So right now I'm making wire trees, and I take strings of wire and I cut them and I twist them, and then I fold them over and twist them, fold them over and twist them, fold them over and twist them, and then I make a tree.
Tell us what's new and coming up in the Cultural Arts Department.
we have a play this month, the first of the month, and then we have auditions in the middle of the month for a play that runs in December.
Yeah.
We also have acting classes for our Sunshine Player members. We also have a filmmakers workshop. You could make a movie.
Oh, I'll make a movie. I can make a movie about me.
Yes, we can make a movie about you. We have a young man who is a Sunshine Player who has made a movie that we'll be showing here the 1st of November, and so that's open to the public that wants to come and see the movie.
Cool. What's the name of it?
The Monsters of Vansingville.
Monsters. This is the right month to talk about monsters.
The monsters.
Yeah.
And so we have filmmakers workshop in our theater program, and in December we're going to have a talent show. Now you could come be in the talent show.
Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of talent shows, Miss Terry, do you know anybody famous?
Actually, Murph, I do. We have a young man, Chris Young. He was on your show. You remember Chris?
Oh, yeah, Chris, he's a star.
He is a star, and Chris grew up in our Sunshine Players program.
So, anything else coming up new next month?
Just a lot with our theater, and of course we always have library workshops the second Saturday in the children's area down at Linebaugh, so you can call and check on that. And then we do have a free concert in December that the Tennessee Valley Winds is going to be playing.
Cool.
And so we have a lot of things coming up. It's in the Rec Connection, which is our magazine put out by the Recreation Department. It's also on our website, and of course on Channel 3.
What was your favorite book when you were a kid?
I'm not sure as much as I was a kid as it is my all-time favorite book is Yertle the Turtle.
Yertle the Turtle. I like that story too. Oh, that's cool. Okay, next question. Can anybody grow up to do what you do, Miss Terry?
I believe they can. Although I work for the Recreation Department, my background is in art education, teaching art and stuff. I was involved in choirs all my life, singing music and everything, and got involved in theater and got this job in recreation. So, yes, you can go to school and major in a wide variety of things and get a job doing exactly what I'm doing.
Well, that is pretty cool. Okay, last question. Tell us something about yourself that would surprise us.
Do you know that I collect candy and gum?
No.
I have some candy and gum from 1980, Murph. That's almost 30 years old.
Whoa. Whoa.
And it...
You don't give it out at Halloween, do you?
No, this is not to eat. This is, you know, some candy and gum comes out as a fad, and it's only out for a little while, and then it disappears. And so I started collecting it so that, you know, now that we have had this turn of the century, we can say this is what they had before the turn of the century.
Well, that's kind of neat to know, isn't it?
And so I also get people who go overseas. If you're going overseas anytime, you have to bring me back some gum. I have gum from Japan and Russia and Egypt and France and Germany. So if you go out of town, I mean way out of town, Murph, I need some gum, okay?
Okay, gum. Do you remember that, Steve? Gum.
I'll remember, Murph.
Okay, does all the gum taste like peppermint?
Actually, there's some black licorice, I think, from Japan. I don't eat the gum. I just have it on display.
Just on display. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, Miss Terry, you have been an awesome, great, fabulous, wonderful guest. What awesome guests for Murfreesboro, and what awesome leaders for Murfreesboro.
You're right, Murph. We're going to miss them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's time for my very favorite part. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Murph.
The mayor is gonna cha-cha slide. Are you ready? Hey, everybody, let's cha-cha slide. You want to cha-cha slide,
Let's cha-cha slide, Murph.
Okay, you start.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. And cha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha. Yeah.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all.